on One News Now, I'm Denise Tan. First day on the job for Agriculture Secretary Francisco Laurel Jr., but he's not buckling down to work without controversy. Shyla Francisco has the story.
Well, definitely there's no payback. As I said, sacrifice na rin to. It's just not for country talaga.
This was the answer of Francisco Laurel Jr. on criticism regarding his appointment as Agriculture Secretary. On his first official day, he was welcomed by protesters outside the DA. They are convinced he was given the position as payback for being President Bongbong Marcos's campaign donor in the last elections.
Ang pagtatalaga po sa kanya bilang DA Secretary ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos ay bilang pabuya doon sa kanyang kontribusyon nung panahon ng eleksyon na naglaan po siya ng 30 million pesos. Siya po ay isang malaking negosyante sa pangisdaan at tiyak na po ito na meron po itong conflict of interest para sa kanyang interest sa kanyang negosyo.
Nag-divest na ako, no? I have no more interest in all the companies that I used to own. DA is a full-time job. I have no time to do anything else.
Laurel also responded to allegations that he may just pursue importation just like his predecessors.
Hindi ako pro-importation. I am pro-production. I am a producer in my past life. While I import, but I produce a lot more. So I believe in the Filipinos can produce more. But then we really have to import when it is needed. But in order to make the right balance, we have to have the right data.
Laurel noted that one of the marching orders of President Marcos is to increase production, specifically of rice. This early, the new agriculture chief admits that the 20 peso per kilo campaign promise of PBBM is not likely at this time.
Today, that is not possible. We are getting ready to do our best to try to make rice affordable. But we're hoping to do that in the coming, maybe towards the end of next year.
The chief executive also instructed Laurel to continue running after smugglers and hoarders, as well as address issues of corruption within the department.
I don't have any real hand proof of just for your information, I will be creating my own intelligence group, which they are here now, pero hindi sila kilala. So we will be, one of the directives also ni Presidente is to, kung may dumi dyan, clean it up. I plan to work with the current team and then assess na lang, after a while. And depende na sa performance yan. If the current team performs, then well and good. If they don't perform, then sorry nila.
He intends to visit each and every agency under the DA. Also in the pipeline are visits to farmers and fishermen in several provinces. Shyla Francisco, we are One News.
Motorists will see a decrease in the prices of fuel products this week. Oil companies will slash diesel prices by 1 peso and 10 centavos a liter and gasoline by nearly 1 peso. Kerosene will likewise be cheaper by a peso a liter. The rollback ends 3 straight weeks of hikes for gasoline and extends price reductions for diesel to a second consecutive week. President Bongbong Marcos says the implementing rules and regulations of the Maharlika Investment Fund have been finalized. Marcos Jr. shared the news on Instagram on Monday with photos of what appeared to be a meeting. He said the government will also establish the corporate structure of the MIF upon approval. Recall that the President Marcos ordered the suspension of the investment fund's implementation pending a review of the IRR. More stories coming your way after a quick break. Stay with us. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. More information has been released on the suspects behind the fatal shooting of a radio broadcaster in Misamis Occidental. To give us an update, we have Mon Gualvez reporting to us on the phone from where the murder took place. Mon, what's the latest from your end?
Denise, the Misamis Occidental PNP has released the computerized composite sketch of one of the three suspects in the brazen killing of radio broadcaster Juan Humalon. Humalon was also known as Johnny Walker. He was shot at close range while on board his radio program yesterday morning. One of the suspects is around 5'5" to 5'6" in height, with fair complexion, and is around 40 years old. This is not the gunman, but the other guy who was seen in the CCTV also brandishing a gun. He, however, served more as a lookout outside the compound. For initial investigation, both suspects rode one motorcycle to escape the scene of the crime. At the moment, aside from the possible angle that Humalon might have earned the ire of some people due to his job, investigators are also not discounting the fact of personal motives as they learned his family faced legal matters before the incident. And so far, investigation into the identities of the suspects and their motives for the killing are yet to be determined. A special investigation task group named Johnny Walker has been formed to look into the details of this case. The group is composed of investigators, intelligence officers, and even the CIDG. Denise?
Thank you, Mon. Again, that was Mon Gualvez there reporting to us live from Misamis Occidental. At this point, we now give you a glance at today's other top stories. Timor-Leste President Jose Ramos Horta will visit the Philippines on November 10. Malacanang said Ramos Horta's official trip to Manila aims to strengthen the two countries' ties. It is unclear if the leaders will discuss the case of expelled Negros Oriental Representative Arnie Teves. The former lawmaker earlier asked for asylum in Timor-Leste. His request was denied. Meantime, the widow of slain Negros Oriental Governor Roel Degamo is thinking of running for the post that Teves vacated. But Pamplona Mayor Janice Degamo said this is not yet certain. She's still waiting for the advice of her legal team on the matter. Teves was allegedly the mastermind behind the assassination of Governor Degamo earlier this year. The Migrant Workers Department expects more Filipinos from Israel to arrive in Manila this week. The fifth batch, comprised of 22 OFWs and one infant, are expected to arrive at the NAIA today. 42 more Filipinos will return to the Philippines tomorrow afternoon. Including the two batches, there are now a total of 184 Filipino repatriates from Israel. "49 days to go before Christmas, but where's Jose Marichan?" Well, it's a busy time for the Filipino holiday icon. JMC is headlining a benefit concert for the less fortunate families of Filipino soldiers. The Yule Stars concert series begins on December 1 at the Samsung Performing Arts Theater in Circuit Makati. The set list will be a mix of Christmas carols and iconic OPM love songs. Jose Marichan will also tour Canada this November with the vocal group The Company. Chan is, of course, the man behind the holiday anthem Christmas in Our Hearts. Pop icon Taylor Swift bags 3 citations in the 2023 MTV Europe Music Awards. The American hitmaker bagged the Best Live and Best Artist plums, as well as Best Video for her song Anti-Hero from the Midnight's album. Nicki Minaj won Best Hip Hop and Best US Act Awards. K-pop superstar Jungkook of BTS got Best K-pop and Best Song for his single 7 featuring American rapper Lato. The list of winners was released even as MTV is ditching an actual awards show. It was canceled due to the Israel-Hamas war. Meantime, here are the other winners in the MTV EMA. One News Now will be back at 6 p.m. with the day's latest stories. See you then. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News.